Right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Jenna Ortega reveals why she deleted Twitter, and it's really disgusting. Really, I mean, we know that Twitter has been a bit of a cesspit for a while. I think it's better, but there are, of course, disgusting people everywhere on the internet. It's not a Twitter thing; it's an everywhere thing. Yeah, Jenna Ortega reveals she deleted Twitter after receiving explicit AI images of herself as a teen. That's nasty. I mean, she says as a child, so gross. It's interesting that the Hollywood Reporter didn't say AI images of herself as a child, because I do wonder how old it's going to be, which, just funnily enough, I guess, is maybe another example of Hollywood kind of normalising degenerate pedo shit, maybe trying to dumb it down. Oh, it's just of herself as a teen. She's like, no, I was a child. Like, I don't know. Interesting, I thought. Shall we take a look? Yes, we shall. It's not the nicest story to take a look at, but I did think it was interesting. And Jenna Ortega is pretty based. I enjoy her interviews. They always leave something interesting, and this is no different, to be fair. So, yeah, the actress said it was terrifying to have to see, quote, dirty, edited content of me as a child. Nasty. Real nasty. I mean, there's nothing else you can say to that, is it? It's just disgusting. So, Jenna Ortega is opening up about her personal experience with the negative side of AI. Just wait. Just wait until all your films are made with one. You've got to read a script made by one. During a recent conversation on the Interview podcast for the New York Times, the Wednesday Star recalled a disturbing encounter she had on social media as a teen that led her to shut down her Twitter, now known as X account. So this was when it was Twitter. And they did have, I mean, they had a real issue with CP on there, child prawn. I remember at the time there was a pretty highly publicized one where someone who was a victim of abuse found themselves on there, if I remember rightly. This is me just paraphrasing from memory, but they found themselves on there, and they spoke to Twitter to take it down, and Twitter didn't really do anything. And there's also been a whole host of these things with respect to P-Hub as well, Prawn Hub. Exactly the same kind of situation, is that there's individuals who have been victims, and then the content that's made of them has found its way online, and they petition these websites to take them down, and they don't do anything. They're just sort of like, ooh, no, not me. It's like, come on now. I mean, that's just, you've got to have a real low moral compass to be fine about leaving that somewhere. Gross. Anyway. So she says, I hate AI, she said. Did I like being 14 and making a Twitter account because I was supposed to, and then seeing dirty, edited content of me as a child? No, it's terrifying. It's corrupt. It's wrong. Yeah, she was a child. 14. Hollywood Reporter is like, oh, just of herself as a teen. No, mate. I mean, she might be a teen in the literal sense, but you are definitely downplaying the just degenerate nature of it, of all this entire situation. And that's nasty. Hollywood Reporter. No. You should say as a child. I don't know. Whenever I see Hollywood institutions or Hollywood adjacent institutions such as mainstream media like the Hollywood Reporter downplaying pedo crap, it always makes me go, there's a reason why. There's a reason why they do this. There's a reason why they downplay it. We keep seeing it time and time again. So in addition to seeing AI-generated pornographic images of herself as a teen, she said her first DM, quote, that I ever opened myself when I was 12. 12? Man! Was an unsolicited photo of a man's genitals, and that was just the beginning of what was to come. Man, that's gross. Why do people do that? They're like, oh, here's my junk. Like, to random I guess people do get off to that, to be fair. But what a weird thing to do. Here's my junk. Anyway, I used to have that Twitter account, and I was told that, oh, you got to do it. You got to build your image. I ended up deleting it about 2-3 years ago because the influx after the show Wednesday had come out, these absurd images and photos, and I already was in a confused state that I just deleted it. The Beetlejuice actress said the disgusting photos made her feel bad and uncomfortable, which is, quote, why I deleted it, because I couldn't say anything without seeing something like that. So one day I just woke up and I thought, I don't need to do this anymore. So I dropped it. Yeah, probably the best thing to do. Ortega, 21, admitted that she's still learning how to protect herself. I mean, you could just keep your DMs closed, but then it doesn't stop you from seeing stuff. But then just don't use Twitter to search for anything, I guess. Yeah. But anyway. So, it says, especially in a career where there are eyes on her most of the time, one way that has helped is by avoiding the phone as much as I can. I'm always walking, she noted. If you're ever wondering what I'm doing, if my parents are ever wondering, if I'm not at work or in some sort of meeting, I'm outside doing laps. I'm in a random garden. I'm laying, taking a nap in a field. I'm really working on not being so self-critical or just killing myself over things that in the grand scheme of the world, with the news and things you see, it's just really not important at all. I should be having so much fun right now, so much fun. And I don't, and I should. And I try to remind myself of that. She is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most grounded people within Hollywood at this point. Like, every single interview always impresses me. You know, a 21-year-old with that sort of attitude, who is also surrounded by such a huge institution with multiple arms, such as Hollywood, trying to pull her in all different directions. That's incredibly refreshing to see someone so grounded. And like I said, these interviews, you know, it's not going to interest everyone, but it does interest me because it goes to show that not everyone in Hollywood is a complete turd. And makes me happier to support them, I guess, with my view time or my wallet when it comes to movies. So there you go. Why did she delete Twitter? Well, because of some images of her as a child. Not what the Hollywood Reporter said, as a teen. Technically, yes, but definitely was a child. Like, don't normalise that stuff, you nasty mofos. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop them down below. Cheers, take care. Bye-bye now.